What's up, everybody? Today we are going to be playing some PTR because May has just been announced and she's going to be available for testing. There she is. Look how fucking cute she is. There are also some other things that are going on the PTR right now. We may get into. I have to go very fast through this video though because I have to go to work very soon. So rather than go over everything that's going on in the PTR right now, I don't think the Nexomania 2 skins are out just yet. So let's see what. Oh, she's
a visitor.
She's in a ring. Oh my god. Okay. Yes. Let's make her more adorable. I want to go green. It's not green. It's panda. Oh, tough decision. Tough decision. Is there? Blue. Perfect. That's what I needed. Here we go. So if you are living under a rock, May has been teased over the last few days here, and she is a lot of the talk of the Heroes of the Storm community right now. There we go. Select allied hero. I was really scared that she was going to be a not tank character, but turns out I need to set the level. She is going to be absolutely everything that I ever wanted in a tank. Her entire kit has CC to every ability. Her activatable trait is going to help keep her alive. Her health at level 25,000. That's not terrible. That's definitely not terrible. I can't click art this, but let's see. No, I don't want to go towards him. I want him to stay over there. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 ticks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish. So we're probably about 1,500. What the hell? It's raining. This is the new anomaly. This is fucking cool. That's so cool. So the anomaly, I want to talk about May, I really do. But the anomaly is going to have weather events on specific types of battlegrounds. The Dragonshire and Cursed Hollow anomaly is it's going to rain, and it's going to do just that. It's going to hit you with lightning and then give you a lightning shield. We'll get more into all of this stuff as the days go on. I'll put together like a compilation video of all the stuff on all the different maps, but seems fucking cool. Seems really cool. But as far as May goes, back to the point that I was making, we're still in pretty decent tank levels of health. We're going to be lower than Arthas, who is one of the higher health pool tanks, but still, it just keeps happening. But we're still plenty over the bruisers and the melee assassins. But May's Q is going to be Snowblind. We're going to throw a ball. It's going to hit people for damage. It's going to slow them by 35%, and they are going to be blinded for 1.5 seconds. Pretty fucking nuts. Blizzard is our... Well, I guess we need to actually show the abilities. Boom! That's cool. Let's toggle the cooldowns so we can see. Where's the... I don't have on-release hotkeys. Quick cast. On-release. Perfect. Don't care. Oh, it's not even a straight line. It is just... It's going to throw out where... And it's pretty much instantaneous. Good stuff. Like it a lot. Blizzard is going to be our W. This is going to be a big old circle from our pal Snowball. He is going to do damage every 0.25 seconds over a 2-second duration with a 7% stacking slow with every tick. So I think that goes up to a maximum, yes, of 35. So 35 on both abilities. Keep them in there. And then if they are in the area of effect when it ends, they're going to be stunned for 1.25 seconds, which is fucking nuts. And that's it. It does damage, it slows, it stuns. It's like a blaze combustion from range. Pretty fucking cool. Our E is called Icing. And as you can see, we're just going to slide in a direction. We're going to knock people back once we get there. Slow them by 80%. So does it do anything if we hit people along the way? No, we just skate right through them. We can cancel it early. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to put this here. We're going to do one of these, knock them back. Nailed it. Neat. Neat. That is going to be our entire engage with this character, I can already tell you. There's going to be a blizzard down. You're going to use this, push them where you want to, and then you're just going to slow them in a big puddle. One of those. Nailed it. Then our trait is activatable. It's called Cryo Freeze. This is not a typical ice block. It is going to give us a shield that gives us unstoppable, and the shield is going to deteriorate pretty quick. While we're shielded, though, we're going to get health back. You can see it ticking down real fast right there. It's on a 40-second cooldown, too, so you are not, like I said, you're not stasised here. Let's see if we can get boss to punch me. There we go. Okay, the effect ends once the shield is dead. So, if your shield dies from damage, you're going to get less healing from it. Which is... Oh no! You get the... Well, I guess I was just healed up, wasn't I? Alright, boss, I need you to do something. Punch me. Yep, do it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the ability a lot. I like it a lot. Let's check. Let's see.
I know you're out there.
All right, okay, it's fine. Everything's great. So that's it for her basic abilities, all 3 abilities and her trait. Let's get ourselves to level 10. Avalanche is going to be our first ability. It is on the shorter cooldown of the 2, but we are going to hit. That is a huge distance. Oh my god! All right, rip it from all the way over here. That's quick too. So what it does is it's going to pick up heroes in a line and is going to dump them at the end point and stun them. And then it does have a bit of a delay to get going after 0.5 seconds. So, boop, there you have it. And then I don't think that you can cancel this early. No, you definitely cannot. That's why there's an indicator there to tell you where it's going to end. So, you gotta fling it. You could probably do one of these. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to... actually make those two work together. No! I did it backwards. Alright, let's try this again. Because I think you can do it, but it's going to be hard. So you hit this, you zoom in after it, you... Cooldowns. Cooldowns, you're killing me! Okay, R, E. Slow them in there. Stunned again. Rough. It's rough. Oh, there's the 25% move speed on top of everything else. Neat. Neat. But our reset talents, we're going to get our, what's our level 2? Ice Wall is going to be our secondary heroic talent. This is going to put the wall down in an, it's actually vector targeted. So think LRX telekinesis. And when it pops up here, it is going to time stop people. And then once it's over, they are going to be slowed for 75%. Decaying over 3 seconds. That's not bad. This cooldown is 90 seconds as opposed to the 60 that I think, 65 that Avalanche is. So it can also be cast from relatively far range. So you could probably cast this in Fog of War, trap some people real easily. Put this down here. When they get out of it, stunned instantly. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Stop them. Actually, there you have it. That's all of her kit as it is on the basic side. So let's reset the talents again. We'll start reading over these, see what works best with what. Heavy Pack is going to increase the duration of snow blinds slow. Holy shit, say that 10 times fast. By 1.5 seconds. So it's already at a 1.5, you're going to double it to 3. Each time Blizzard damages an enemy hero, reduce the cooldown of Snowblind by a point. So, okay, let's turn cooldowns off. We're going to pick this first. We're going to throw this. That's on 3 characters, and it didn't reset the duration of the Q. Not that that's necessarily bad, but okay, let's try it again. We'll hit this here. We'll get it on 4. Still didn't completely reset the Q. Does that? I don't know necessarily that this ability is going to be good enough to want to reset or have on a shorter cooldown. Like, I could see you'll want to slow, you'll want, to chase people with this probably. And this is probably your best way to kite as well. But this ability is so situational to land that I don't know that it would be entirely worth it just for the 3 seconds of 35%.
Choose a talent.
Ice Storm. Every third hit of Blizzard against enemy heroes deals an additional 99 damage. Blizzard's final damage is increased 125% against all enemies. Let's do it. 370 at level 20. I don't know. Like, the damage seems good, but at the same time, like, imagine getting this. You're going to have to get a person in the very center of the ability, because this person and this person are going to walk out of it. The left and the right heroes, like, if you're on the fringes of this ability, you're going to get out just by walking. Assuming you're, competent enough to click. But the person in the center is going to take all that damage. I don't know. Not super set on that one either.
Choose a talent.
Heat Transfer. Basic attacks against stunned, rooted, or slowed heroes deal 33% more damage. Each time May stuns or slows an enemy hero, she heals for 39 health. That's at level 20. Now, the reason it's going to heal for so little is because May has AoE slow on her Q, AoE slow on her W, and AoE slow on her E. She's got slows on literally her entire basic kit. So, let's take some damage from the boss, see how long it takes us to actually get back to a decent amount of health. Punch me! Okay, here we go. So, we've got it. We're going to zip in here. Gonna do... Actually, no. Let's put this down. Do one of these. Do this. That was 3 of our abilities. Let's turn the cooldowns off so we can kind of see the full kit here. Do this, do this, do this. That was about... It's about a full bar of healing. Okay. So, like, what I'm looking at here on the ticks of the health bar, each one of these little blocks is 100. So there's 4 per block. So that's 400 health. Put this down again. That gave us a full... That might be the best one. You have to use her entire combo to get it that way, though, right? So, if we... And you have to hit multiple people. That's actually hitting 3 people. see what happens when we hit just one person. Or two. Not as much healing. Really tough decision. I don't know. I'm not really sold on any of those talents in particular, but I think Ice Storm is probably going to be the best one just in general.
Choose a talent.
Then again, we haven't actually gone very far into the build,
Choose a
so
talent.
maybe there's other stuff down the road that's going to be really good. Slush Balls. Snowblind deals 50% increased damage, and structures hit are disabled for what? Excuse me? You're going to give a tank the ability to turn off structures? Nobody else can do that right now. Except Sylvanas and Gaslow. But you're going to give it to a tank. This is going to be stupid. Especially if you're going to get the cooldown reduced. Okay, yeah, no. That makes perfect sense. That's going to make Mei such a dive tank. That's nuts. It's nuts. 50% increased damage as well. So we're getting about about 75-ish, 78. About 225. Not terrible. Let's see. If Mei enters her own blizzard while icing is active, the cooldown of icing is reduced by 7 seconds and she gains 50 mana. That sounds fucking awesome. Cooldowns are off, so let's put down the blizzard. We're going to dash into it. Bitchin'. Then we hit him with the Q, and our cooldown for icing is back up. Nuts. This is a 14-second cooldown, so you've cut it by 50%. This is our only movement tool, so that is also extremely good. And if we're taking Ice Storm at level 1, leaving them in the blizzard with this is going to be very, very, very good as well. I like this. I like this talent a lot. Reduce the cooldown of Cryo Freeze by 15 seconds. Mei gains 50 spell armor while Cryo Freeze is active and for 2 seconds after. So the spell armor is essentially going to give your shield more life to heal you more efficiently. So as soon as you lose your shield, you're not healing. So if you have spell armor on your shield, you're going to live longer. That's probably going to be very good in specific situations where, you know, like playing into a lot of mages, a lot of really bursty damage, and your cryo freeze itself just isn't cutting it, so you need it to last longer. I could definitely see that. The very defensive tank talent, totally fucking worth it. But I still like these two talents the best right now. Ice Storm and Cold Front together. Induce Hibernation. Blizzard reduces the damage dealt by enemy heroes inside of its area by 40. Holy fuck! When Blizzard ends, enemy heroes still within its area gain this effect for an additional 4 seconds. Reduce the damage by 40%. And when it ends, enemy heroes still within its area are reduced by 4 seconds for 40%. That's insane. So you're going to hit them with the Ice Storm, you're going to keep them in there with your Cold Front, and then you are going to reduce their damage for, let's see, 6 seconds at 40%. That is fucking incredible. That is incredible. Blaze as a tank has, you know, damage reduction talents at level 13. And you're giving Mei 40%. That's insane. This talent is ridiculous. When icing ends, Mei and all allied heroes nearby gain 20% move speed and 50 physical armor for 3 seconds. So I am assuming they're going to have to be in the area of effect when it ends to do this.
Choose a
Tested,
talent.
I guess. Okay, I got the 50, but oh right, I gotta get it down. Let's see. Let's get. Yeah, you gotta be like on top of it. Yep. If you're not in the area of effect, you're not getting the armor. So that's kind of a save talent, I guess. You think your rel when you're jumping in. If you take that talent with the armor, with your E, you're giving friendlies armor. You're kind of doing that with Mei as well. Not in love with that, but
Choose a talent.
also gives movement speed. Probably not the worst thing in the world. Probably situational. Still think Induce Hibernation's the best so far. Remove all roots and slows, regenerate 20% of maximum health over 2 seconds. The cooldown of this ability is reduced by 10 seconds each time Mei picks up a regen globe. So it's a voodoo shuffle that's going to give you 20% of your health back. You get 10% per second. Like, holy shit. And you pick up a couple regen globes. Not sure when you would pick this. This seems more like a tech talent. You're going to take it specifically if the enemy team has a lot of roots and slows and you're getting stuck in places that you really can't be. I don't think this is going to be an all-the-time talent. This also feels kind of like an off-lane talent, and I'm not sure you're ever going to want to play Mei in the off-lane. Kind of like a bruiser tree for the tank. Not into it. I do like Avalanche a lot here, so I just like this. Slow them all in there. Nice. Let's see if I can do that to Arthas. Assuming Arthas doesn't like repeatedly run it down into the building. That's great. Okay, are you back yet? Where are you? There you are. There you are. Alright, let's do one of these. He got out! No! Maybe you have to... Okay, so let's knock him back. Can't get close enough to him. Toggle cooldowns. We're going to try this one more time, and then I'm going to get back to what I was doing. It's just a knockback, too. Okay, I lied. I'm going to do it one more time. We're going to do this. We're going to do this immediately. We're going to put this here. Slow him in it. Shit! Still not enough. Okay. So I don't think that combo is going to happen. Toggle the minions. Give Arthas something to do. Holy shit, that's a lot of health. I still like Snowball, though. I mean, Avalanche, whatever the fuck it's called. It's neat. 13, let's see what we've got. Flurry. While in her own Blizzard, Mei gains 50% increased attack speed, and Blizzard's cooldown refreshes 75% faster. If Mei is in her own Blizzard when it ends, gain these bonuses for 3 additional seconds. Tell them the cooldowns again. I fucking love this Blizzard build, BTW. Increased attack speed, and we're going to refresh the cooldown 75% faster. Bonuses for 3 seconds. So your cooldown for your Blizzard essentially would be cooling down for 5 seconds at 75% faster. Let's see how it looks. So we're gonna put it right. Let's just put it on one person. Stand here in it. We have effectively reduced the cooldown of our Blizzard to 5 seconds. And she is attacking mad fast. I like that. I do like that. Having this ability on a shorter cooldown is going to be very important for this build, I think. But let's see what the other talents are.
Choose a talent.
Cold
Choose a talent.
Choose a talent. Avalanche.
Choose a talent.
While Cryo Freeze is active, and Mei's basic abilities cool down recover 200% faster. Basic attacks slow by 20% for 1.5 seconds. So she's ranged, so obviously the slow on her auto attacks is very good, no matter how small that slow is, that's going to help her chase people real good. The 200%. Let's just see. Now, bear in mind, this is going to mean that you have to make it through the entire duration of your cryo freeze. So if the shield breaks, you're kind of fucked. Let's toggle the cooldowns with the rest of the build. I kind of want to see. So we're gonna put this here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We've already got our icing back up. Even with all that, though, we didn't get Snowblind back. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not with this build. I think it's still a good talent, but
choose a talent.
When we're playing for what we're doing right now, which is area control and slowing, this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. This is Arthas's. This is Arthas's icon. Good stuff. Yeah, that's probably situational. It's probably situational. Polar Vortex. Using an ability causes May to deal 53 damage a second to nearby enemies for 4 seconds. Enemy heroes damaged by this effect also have their movement and attack speed slowed 20%. So this is her Burning Rage, essentially. This is going to turn her into Arthas when she uses an ability. Let's see what it looks like. Hit Q. It's very small. You know what? That's probably about the same size. If a little... Nah, it's probably a little bit smaller. Cooldowns. We got it back. So we're going to put this here. And dash over here. Do one of those. I don't know. I don't know how I like that. Seems good, like, as a defensive talent, I'm sure. But, Flurry is going to be far, far too good.
Choose a talent.
With this,
Choose a talent.
This build.
Choose a talent.
Avalanche.
Choose a talent.
Now, 16. Let's see. What do we have? Snowblind gains an additional charge and its range is increased. Its range is increased by 33%. Fucking insanity. 2 charges on an ability that's doing a 35% slow and blind. Barf. I mean, good barf. Like, that's amazing. Icing's slow effect no longer decays over its duration. Icing deals 300% more damage to enemies very close to May. So it's an 80% slow over 1.5 seconds that decays, but it's not going to decay anymore. This is Jaina's Frost Armor icon, BTW. Each time May stuns or slows an enemy hero, the damage she deals and healing she receives is increased by 1%, stacking up to 20 times. While at maximum stacks, May also gains 10 armor. So she gives herself 20% increased damage and 10 armor at max stacks. This is probably really good with our Blizzard build at the moment. But I'm super interested in this. So let's see. I couldn't tell the damage. Didn't look hard enough. Let's try it one more time on a 456. Holy shit. Try this again. We're gonna do one of these. Slide there. That's nuts. I want to see. We'll just look at the damage numbers on a single target. So reset target dummy menu. There we go. All right, we're gonna put this here. We're gonna put this here. 1500 with a couple auto attacks. Not bad. And the cooldown for icing is back up, so when we're chasing them, we could probably do it. Yeah, Definitely not bad. Definitely. I like that. This seems like the most fun talent. I think Acclamation is going to be the best in any build.
Choose a talent. Choose a
Let's
talent.
see. So Ice Storm,
Choose a talent.
Cold
Choose a
Front,
talent.
Deuce Hibernation,
talent.
Avalanche,
Choose a talent.
Flurry.
Choose a talent.
I think this tier is going to be up to how you want to play as a May player. Acclamation seems really good though, especially given that we're already doing a lot of damage with our Blizzard.
Choose a talent.
Let's just see how it looks. Because it's going to do... Let's say we hit it on 4 people. Boost over here, pop him. Oh my god, I knocked him out. And that just refreshes every time. It doesn't have the crit kickers for the extra damage that we're doing with this 20%. Oh, we're getting 20% healing increase too. Is that in the tooltip? I didn't see that. Oh, it is. That's amazing. 164. 197. That's about 30 extra damage. I don't know, that seems really good. Okay, so 29 to 370. Toggle cooldowns. 403. That's about 30 damage increase across the board. So that's not terrible. I still think I like Black Ice better.
Choose a talent.
Ice
Choose a
Storm, Cold
Choose a
Front,
talent.
Induce
Choose a
Hibernation,
talent.
Avalanche,
Choose a
Flurry,
talent.
Black
Choose a
Ice.
talent.
Now what have we got here at 20? Cascade. While traveling, Avalanche constantly launches a volley of untalented snow-blind snowballs ahead of itself. Reduce the cooldown from 65 to 40 seconds. Excuse me? That's broken. That's just broken. That's so broken. They showed this in the spotlight as well, and I was like, okay, what do those snowballs do? But actually fucking insane. I didn't put it at the end. Bummer. Oh, I don't want the movement speed. I need to test. That's insane. Okay. Like, look at how many there are, and like, so the area of effect for the blind essentially becomes huge. Like, it's double the width of the actual ability. Like, look how far out they go. Nuts. Fucking nuts. Knocking fucking fucks. Alright, so really good upgrade. Really good upgrade. Let's
Choose a
reset
talent.
so we can see
Choose a
what
talent.
the other alt upgrade does.
Choose a
Cold
talent.
Front, Induce
Choose a
Hibernation,
talent.
Ice Wall,
Choose a talent.
Flurry,
Choose
Black
a talent.
Ice.
Choose a
When
talent.
Ice Wall expires, trapped enemy heroes take 460 damage and have their armor reduced by 25 for 5 seconds.
冰强，升起来吧！
For a 90-second cooldown now. I mean, it's not... It's functional. Not flashy by any means. But then again, the ability itself isn't very flashy.
Choose a talent.
I don't know.
Choose a talent.
Like, you'll find reasons to pick that. I don't think it's bad, but it's not. It's definitely not the best of the tier so far. Let's see.
Choose a talent.
Two,
Choose a talent.
one,
Choose a
one,
talent.
one,
Choose a talent.
two.
Choose a talent.
强了，
Every 15 seconds, the next snowblind you cast has 67% increased area and 200% increased range. What? Oh my god, it's huge. Okay, well, you know which talent you're picking at 16 if you're going to pick this at 20. 15 seconds. That's insanity! Okay, I just want to throw it over here. What's our normal range on this? Increased area. Never mind. Never mind. Same range. Always going to be same range. Increased area. Still fucking cool. And then let's see. One more. We're going.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
1, 2.
Choose a talent.
When Mei takes fatal damage, she is instantly gains cryo freeze. This effect has a 180-second cooldown. So essentially indestructible for Mei. She's just going to use her cryo freeze shield instead. I guess we can go see what it's like. Yeah, and therein lies the problem again. Like, imagine a Taunt Varian looking at you while that's happening and just launching a shattering throw at your face. I don't think specifically that the shield is big enough to warrant taking that talent. Especially on a 180-second cooldown. Like, they're comparing this cooldown essentially to Malthael's Cheat Death, and I don't think that is good. Maybe a 100-second cooldown, I could see that. But if you are being the tank that you need to be, and you have to pop this to live, the enemy team can still just fucking focus you, kill that shield, you're going to get less healing, and you're still going to be at such little health that they can still kill you. So I don't... Of the 4 talents on this tier, I think this is the worst one, by far. I like Cascade number 1, the big one number 2, Shatter number 3, but Flash Freeze is just not great. So, anyway, the talent build that I like the most so far is the Ice Storm... the Blizzard. So Ice Storm at 1, Cold Front at 4, Induce Hibernation at 7, Avalanche at 10, Flurry at 13, Black Ice at 16. You could also pick up Fresh Powder or Acclamation. I think this tier is entirely up to you and what you need. And then 20 would be Cascade, the ult upgrade for Avalanche. But that is going to do it for me. I am running super long here and need to get going. I will try to get some more builds in for this character once she's live, and I'm going to try to put out a video with all these weather effects as well. So, thanks so much for hanging out, though. I will be back shortly with some more videos, but let me know what you think about Mei in the comments, what you're looking at her builds, what seems good, feels good, doesn't look good, anything that you have. Feel free to like, YouTube, subscribe, blah blah. You know what to do. I will see you later.